Good day, everyone. This is Alvin again from the Philippines, and welcome to my pre-arrival favorites for Miss Universe 2022. Welcome! So this is already our pre-arrival favorites for Miss Universe 2022, and it's very challenging to make just the top 20 alone, so I decided to just make it top 25, and this is just based on what I feel as of the moment while making the list, because if you ask me tomorrow, I'll probably have a different list, but as of the moment, here's my pre-arrival. After I made the ranking, I reviewed my list, and I'm very happy with what I made. So, pre-arrival, of course it could change once they all arrive in New Orleans, but as of the moment, let's talk about it. These are the 25 ladies that are standing out to me so far. Starting with my number 25, Lebanon. Yasmina Zaitun. She's one of my personal favorites. Stunning face, great personality and energy when she speaks. But as what I've said before, I have yet to see how she walks. So that would be the deciding factor, whether she'll go up or she'll go down in the next leaderboards. Number 24, Cambodia. Manita Hang, she's definitely coming to fight for one of the spots, and I can see that with how she is determined in making sure that she will do well, in making sure that she prepared very well, and we truly appreciate that. She is the strongest that they've sent from Cambodia in history, and I wanted her to give us some more of that Miss Universe spark, because that's still something that I'm really looking forward to see from her. My number 23 goes to Jamaica. The Shami Calvin. She's gorgeous, she's incredible, but I felt like there's something missing. However, we also need to put into consideration that unlike many countries who goes all out right away, Jamaica actually loves to go unnoticed. And when everyone else are busy, they just suddenly emerge and surprises everyone. So that's the reason why we need to keep an eye on Jamaica still. Number 22 goes to Portugal. Telma Madeira. This is a little bit heartbreaking to me because I felt like Telma deserved much higher, but I need to feel more of her presence. I know she's good, but others are doing good too. So I wanted her to get back on track because she has the capabilities to excel and really do well. Number 21 goes to Aruba. Kiara Arends. I see Kiara as someone who could really get that placement, but with the amount of strong contenders this year, I'll just put her at this spot as of the moment. But for now, we'll just have to observe where she will take us during arrivals. So again, just like the other candidates, this could decide whether she'll go up or go down into our list. But you know how much I love Aruba. The moment I saw her, when she was announced as the representative, I immediately fell in love with her, and I can see her as a potential top 5. So I really hope that she'll bring back those amazing experiences and aura that we got the moment we saw her. Now let's go to my top 20. Starting with my number 20, Indonesia. Laxmi Denif Swardana. Originally, Indonesia is out of my top 20. I have already made my list yesterday, and then I just redo my list the moment I watch her departure clips. I mean, wow. I was truly wowed. Her styling was impressive. She looked like she's ready to slay. And I can tell you, this is a woman who never gives up. And I'm so excited to see her give us some more surprises, because I have a feeling that they have a lot of surprises still, so she could easily go much higher in the next leaderboards. So, good job so far for Indonesia. Number 19 goes to Mauritius. Alexandrine Belachual. What a great representative. She has done so well at Miss Supranational, and she even improved by folds now that she's here at Miss Universe. And I believe it's time for Mauritius to get the first placement at Miss Universe. No more excuses. Mauritius needs to have that placement. Number 18 goes to India. Divita Rai. Definitely Divita took my heart. After all the transformation that I've seen from her, she is a good speaker, but we have to remind ourselves that she needs to pass swimsuit and evening gown before holding that microphone. And the reason I placed her at this spot is because I felt like the competition is really intense and there's a lot of strong competition, especially in terms of swimsuit and evening gown performances. So based on my opinion, this is what I'm giving her so far, but of course it could change. My follower always reminds me that Harnas was even a bit low on my pre-arrival, but then just suddenly emerged as my predicted winner. So let's see if Divita could pull the same change of heart as well for all of us. Number 17 goes to Brazil. Mia Mamid. I am also a believer of Brazil in terms of public speaking and the way she transformed. I think it's one of the best that I've seen. However, I have yet to see her full length walk on swimsuit and evening gown because, as what I've said before, I wasn't a fan of her national pageant performances, especially on the walk. So that's still something that I need to check. But if she could be able to give and deliver a strong performance immediately, Brazil is going to be the one to beat. My number 16 goes to Angola. Suelia da Silva. Suelia is one of my sentimental favorites as well. She's a very sweet girl. She has the ability to deliver and transform on the runway. Plus, I believe that with her, she's actually really good in terms of catwalk. So I think many people will be surprised that she's going to... I'm positively sure that she's going to be one of the ladies that will do really well in the preliminary swimsuit and evening gown. Also, she's very smart. So if she could be able to outperform the others, we may see her go very far. Number 15 goes to Spain. Alicia Faubel. Spain is one of the strongest candidates this year too. She has the face, the beauty, the aura, and I love her personality when she speaks, and she can actually go into the top 10 easily. But to be honest, I felt like I still need to see more. I still need to be convinced that she could really nail it in the top 10 and to the top 5. And also another reason is I prefer the other girls as of the moment. Number 14 goes to Italy. Virginia Stablum. For the first time in a very long time, Italy has finally sent someone that many people are rooting for to do very well. She has this beautiful mix that gives that exotic beauty. She's also really good on the runway, and that could even help her go as far as top 10 or hopefully top 5. We wanted to see different countries in the top 5, so Italy could potentially do that. Number 13 goes to Peru. Alessia Revenio, one of the best faces in the competition for sure, and she could be on top in terms of beauty. But in terms of performance and public speaking, I would still prefer the other candidates as of this time. I mean, she's good, but I felt like there are other candidates who are a bit stronger in those fields. But I am willing to change my mind if I see her blow me away with her performances. My number 12 goes to Guatemala. Ivana Bachelor. Although I am nervous for Guatemala because I felt like she could sneak in easily into the top 10 or even top 5 without us noticing it. She is one of the best speakers in the group, and when we talked about her walk before, something that she needs to polish, she said that she's working hard on it. And even if I haven't seen her most recent updates in terms of her walk, but the way she improved tremendously in terms of styling and aura, and even when she had her interviews, I was already amazed by the vibes that she's giving, and that gives me a guarantee and an assurance that this is a woman who really works hard for something that she really wanted, and I can really feel that she wanted to do very well at Miss Universe. So I'm hoping and I am given an assurance that she will deliver a good performance. Number 11 goes to the United States. Arbany Gabriel. I felt like Arbany actually deserves a top 5, but at least for now, I think this is what I'll give her. It's just a matter of preference as of the moment, because as what I've said, in terms of styling, I am still going on and off with her. If she could be able to convince me in the preliminaries, she could easily be in the top 5 of my final prediction. She's an incredible speaker. I love how she empowers women, and I believe she really goes into the motto and the goal of the new era of Miss Universe, and where they're looking for a transformational leader. So I can actually see that in Albany. So once she gives a solid preliminary performance, definitely a short top 5 and even a potential winner. Now let's go to my current top 10. Starting with number 10, Panama. So Laris Barba, I would be very, very happy if Panama makes the top 10. I salute all her effort. I salute all of her team's effort. And she has been working so hard. And that is something that I commend. I commend all the transformation that I've seen. And I would even be so much happier if she makes it in the top 5. It's been 20 years since the last time they made it in the top 5. So it would be amazing and refreshing to see a comeback from Panama in the top 5. Number 9 goes to Thailand. Anna Suwangam-iam. Honestly, her national pageant performances is one of the best that I've seen, and add on to that the incredible amount of support that she's getting in her preparation. I have already mentioned this before, and that's what's amazing about Thailand, is that she is not only depending on her beauty and performance, which is outstanding, but I also adore her incredible story, which I believe is very, very inspiring and could sell really well at Miss Universe. So I have a feeling that she's going to use that as well into her advantage, which is of course very good. I am sure that Thailand is sealed in either top 10 or a top 5 finalist. Number 8 goes to South Africa. And Davin Okeri, one of my favorite representatives from South Africa. I love her distinct beauty that made her a complete standout than everybody else, and she is a smart and strong speaker as well. I leave her at this spot as of the moment, but we all know that South Africa wouldn't settle for this because they're always coming for the crown, or at least a top 5 spot. And I believe Ndavi has the potentials to pull a top 5, a top 3, or even a win. My number 7 goes to Puerto Rico. Ashley Ann Carino. Puerto Rico is going to be one of the strong contenders as well for the swimsuit and evening gown round, because she has the skills to dazzle us and impress us with her performances. Aside from that, the interviews I've seen from her were good as well. For now, I'll just wait to see how she is being styled in the finals and preliminaries, but for now, she is a solid top 10 with a possibility of a top 5 placement too. Number 6 goes to Curaçao. Gabriela dos Santos. I really, really wish for Curaçao to deliver in this competition. She has been consistently strong and only keeps on getting better and better and stronger every single time. I can actually imagine her in the final 5 or even winning Miss Universe, but she needs to give us that in terms of performance and styling during the preliminaries and the finals. I really hope that Curaçao would give it her all. I really hope that they invest everything on Gabriela, because she could actually be the one this year. And as of what I have posted before on my Instagram, she posted something where she's touring somewhere, and the photos that I've seen definitely screams homecoming of a Miss Universe. I love that. She's super beautiful. Now, here's my current top 5. Starting with my number 5, Colombia. Maria Fernanda Aristizabal, she could be the face of the competition. Her beauty is just to die for, and she could be an easy finalist in the top 5. I think she speaks very well too. However, I saw one of her interviews in English, and although she speaks well, I am not 100% convinced though. I mean, she's good, just not on the 100% kind of wow level. Probably on the 80 to 85% only. Nevertheless, if she proves herself in the finals, she could also be our next Miss Universe. She's just too good. I just needed maybe I'm just looking for something stronger when it comes to interviews. Number 4 goes to the Philippines. Celeste Cortesi, a clear front runner, a clear crown contender, and as what I have said in my review, I can feel that she's already a sure qualifier in the final 5 in terms of performance alone. I may not be 100% on board when it comes to her interviews as well, but I have to admit she improved by a lot. And another advantage of Celeste when it comes to public speaking is that She knows how to speak and give an answer that makes herself relatable and likable. And I think that's very important and could really work into her advantage. Now, here's my current top 3. Starting with my number 3, Vietnam. Nguyen Thi Ngoc Chau. I am just amazed at everything that they've been doing in terms of preparation. This is the kind of woman and team that made sure everything is done perfectly and smoothly. Amazing styling, incredible preparation, and to be honest, her national performance was already so good. But she still worked very hard to improve, even traveled to the Philippines to train, and that speaks so much at how much she wanted this, and that is just commendable. Her public speaking improved by a lot as well, but I believe she would nail it in the final Q&A if she speaks in her native language, because she's so good. As long as they could provide a decent interpreter, but she's really good. Number 2 goes to, I can't believe no one is talking about this woman. Number 2, the Dominican Republic. Andreina Martinez. As what I've said, I could not believe it. I have seen, after I made this list, I'm randomly browsing on my Instagram and I have seen others pre-arrival lists, and I cannot believe others don't even have Dominican Republic. I mean, she's got one of the best transformation I've seen, and this woman, I believe, just peaked at the right moment. She looked really, really good and folds better than the first time we saw her. Impeccable styling. She can dominate the runway based on her national performances. And yesterday, what I'm going to tell you is actually the reason why I placed her at second spot. I mean, I was already sensing her to put her in the top 5, but what I saw yesterday defined and is the reason why I placed her at second spot. I have watched her interview with Natalie Glebova, and that made me consider her at this second spot. Incredible. Very, very smart, a strong speaker, and I can tell you, Dominican Republic could be the strongest. I don't want to call her a dark horse because she's good, but she could be someone who could pull a come from behind victory this year. And I could really, really feel that happening. But as of the moment, my current number 1 goes to Venezuela. Amanda Dudamel. When the new era said that they are looking for transformational leader, Venezuela easily comes to mind. She already looked like she's ready for Miss Universe. Her styling and overall look is outstanding. She's got an amazing personality. She speaks very well in both Spanish and English, and what I love about her when she speaks is her energy, her sincerity, and that's so much level of enthusiasm when she speaks, and she's just adorable, just a very, very likable candidate. The way she initiated, I've been talking about this because I believe this is really something transformational. The way she initiated to talk to her fellow candidates about different topic in her platform is such an incredible move made by her. I think as of this time, although it could still change, but I believe Venezuela could potentially add +1 to the crown, to their Miss Universe crown. So that's it. This is my pre-arrival leaderboard for Miss Universe 2022, and I'm looking forward to know your thoughts about my ranking. This is a very difficult list to make, so I wanted to know your thoughts about the ranking, the ladies that I ranked in here, and probably the ladies that I forgot to include as well that you really like. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.